It's Saturday, and you know what that means. It's time once again for Saturday Morning Summons. Today we are here on Panda, or maybe it's not Saturday Morning Summons. Listen, I don't know. Today we're here on Panda Bronium's account. We have so many summons. He has like 1,500 summons, so we're not going to do all of these summons, especially because we are going to try out the new 10 pulls, though, to see how fast they are. Super fast. I don't think it's really going to be a good idea to try to talk about many other games while we're doing this if it's going by so fast, because it seems like it's going to be too fast for us to really look at other games and talk about other games and things like that. So that might be a thing that we don't really do anymore. The reason that I was doing it is so that also the internet doesn't work. Let's try that again. This has been all day that this is doing this. Let's see if we get some good. I don't even remember what we're talking about. We might not be. Were we talking about other games? We might not do the thing where we talk about other games too much or show other games too much, because if this is just going to go by fast, then we don't really need to. Because I was just doing that to keep things moving and to keep conversation going, keep you guys educated and up to date with all the new news. Oh, we don't have music. We should put music on. That would be great. Did we even have music in the beginning? We might not have had music in the beginning. Man, it's going to be a very boring beginning. That's the best thing to do for a YouTube video, is just have a very boring beginning. So people can set their expectations low for the rest of the video. They're like, no music, no fun, no excitement, no Nat 5s. Oh, okay, it's going to be this banger video. It's going to be so solid. Such a great video. 60 water scroll. Yeah, we are in the process of already fixing the internet at the new place, so I'm pretty sure that that's the main contributor to why this is not working. Can't blame it on CompTwas. Well, I can't blame it for the most part. I mean, sometimes it just happens regardless of what internet you're connected to, wherever it is, because it's on the server. But this, I think, is mostly our internet here, because we had fiber in the last place and the place before that. So when you get used to fiber, you're like, oh, this is great. This is wonderful. And then you go to a place that doesn't have fiber and you're like, no, this is going to be, it's just a little bit slower. It's going to be fine. It's like, I think it's actually not even, it's supposed to be one step lower than fiber, because we did get the upgraded, the better one, or the best one, since we don't have fiber connections in this location. But yeah, so we got the best one that we possibly could, the best option, the highest speed, but it's still not enough. So we're gonna switch providers. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. I'm making efforts, guys. I effort every so often, like once every couple months. I effort on things. And then it's hopefully good, but it's usually not. So far, they're going by fast. I do want to mention a couple games coming out soon, though. Anything good? Well, I mean, I meant the summons. Anything good for the summons. Ripperinos. Oh, hold on, we got extra Megan. We should jiggle that extra Megan, because we're going to. Yeah, but we're not going to do all the other elementals and all the mysticals and all that stuff, because I know you guys don't want to see like 9 billion, like 3 hours of mystical scroll summons, 7 hours. We used to do such crazy videos. I want to go through those old videos and see, because we could see the retention, but I wasn't really paying attention to the retention. I wasn't paying attention to the retention before, back in the very beginning. Or actually, back when some of those videos first came out. We should just jiggle this one a little bit, just for good measure. But I wasn't watch now. It's kicks us out. But I wasn't paying attention in the very beginning too much, so I'm kind of curious how much people actually watched of those. There are some people that would watch them the entire way through. Especially back in the day, it was exciting to get so many different things. We're going to try this again. We might not jiggle too much. We're going to jiggle. We're going to jiggle. Yeah, I was going to say we might not jiggle too much, because just in case, but we have to do it. We have to do it. We can't do LDs without jiggling. Light on top. I skipped. It's a force of habit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. More LD lightning. Okay. Not bad. Dark Undyne was, sorry, Light Undyne. They were both Hall Heroes, right? Both on. Oh, here we go again. This is gonna be all day. It's already been happening all day. It's gonna be even more all day. Welcome to my life now, guys. This needs to not be life, though. This needs to not be your guys' life, though, because this is kind of internet has to work for YouTube. My bad. I was trying so hard to get through them fast because I was like, I don't want this to lag and kick us out again, because it's kicking us out every time. Let's continue. I already jiggled, don't worry. Did it off camera, some off camera jiggling. Can't possibly see. This is, you know, I jiggle because we got lightning. Dark Assassin, not even letting it go because I don't want it to take. I don't want it to do this. I reset everything, so we should be good for a while. I already did the jiggles, of course. Let's continue. Please be good for a while. Please be good for a while. I sound like a parent. Please be good. Please don't get the spaghetti on the carpet. Please. See, I'm a good parent. I don't know what you guys talking about. Like, that's not the only thing. Telling kids to stop throwing spaghetti on the carpet is not the only thing involved in parenting. Listen, I disagree. And that's what's beautiful about the world nowadays, is we could just disagree. I could say that is the only thing that's important in parenting, is making sure that there's no spaghetti on the carpet. Can we music? Please? Yeah, there we go. I mean, I think that this might be not great because we're not getting any lightning now. Ah. The router being crappy was storing all the lightning. Now we know. Oh god. No, this is just normal Summoner's War lightning. Please get something. Please get something. Oh, good. Oh, we got some lightning. There is some lightning left in the tank. Hey, every time I remember what this light robo does, I'm like, oh yeah, this is more lightning, okay. Not a Hall of Heroes, just wait, was that a Hall of Heroes? No, that wasn't. I just got, I got them on like all the accounts, I think. Not in a Hall, oh, this is much smoother. Oh, we like smooth. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say is Honkai Star Rail coming out. I think I started to say that at the beginning of the video. Yeah. Couple things coming out on Steam, couple things coming out on... Well, Honkai Star Rail's not coming out like this week or anything. It's still going to be a bit. It's still going to be at least a few weeks. But it's actually on Google Play in the pre-registration coming soon. There's some games that are years and years and years old that are still in the pre-registration coming soon. But hopefully it's coming soon. I kind of want to leave the important ones out. See how many LDs we have at the end of the day. Yeah, this is so much better after resetting it. That's really the trick half the time. That's the trick half the time, is just resetting things, like, and then they work, and then you don't really know why it started to work. I mean, you kind of do if resetting it fixed it, but yeah, it's one of a few things. So at least it's better now. Yeah, for at least a little bit. We should have jiggled. Why didn't we jiggle? We have 4 left. Should we jiggle? Now it's gonna break. No, it should be good. Lightning, I can't guarantee though. All right. We did get. What did we actually get? We got 2, right? Well, we got 2 this time. We got a couple before as well. Yeah, that one. So we did get some LD4s. The Robo, I think, is the most fun, but you know me, I like Robos. Boomerang Warrior. I don't know why I gotta say it like that. Let's talk about the games coming out. So Honkai Star Rail, at some point in the next several weeks or more. I mean, everyone has different definitions of how many weeks. Oh, here we go. Congratulations. of how many weeks Several is. But that's coming out. What else is coming out? Choco Knight? No, I'm just kidding. A game called N Innocence, which is, it kind of looks a little bit at first like Epic 7, or at least I thought it did. From the screenshots, it's not an Epic 7. It's not an Epic 7 style game. It's not a RPG. It is a I think it has RPG elements, but it's like a mobile. Well, obviously, it's a mobile. We're talking about Google Play games. It is a battler, like a fighting game, like Street Fighter. It's a battler. I mean, you battle in like half the games. Oh, here we go. Congratulations. Actually getting some stuff now. Let's see if these are dupes or if they're noobs. Let's go by monster. Okay. Let's go by not monster. Let's go by here. So much smoother now. Double Mashas. They don't have a Hathor. All right. They don't have a Ren. Is that Ren or is that Zen? Ren. Right? Ren. Like Stimpy. They're looking for Dungeon and Rift monsters. Dungeon, Raid, and Rift monsters. I mean, I feel like they're gonna have... Well, maybe they're missing 4 stars, too. I don't know if they're missing 4 stars. I don't think we really got any Dungeon, Raid, and Rift monsters, aside from, 4-star monsters. All the best Dungeon, Raid, and Rift monsters are, 4 stars and free-to-play friendly units. So, I don't know what Net 5s would even be. Well, we did get we got the dark what's-her-face. Every day. It's like, what is what's-her-face? They all have faces. Well, most of them have faces. Some of them don't probably have faces. I don't know. Hypno-meow. Luna, Dark Puree. That's her face. That's her face indeed. There's a good Dungeon, Raid, and Rift monster right there. Oh, hey, here we go. Oh, this is not the exciting one, but Water one is the exciting one. I haven't gotten a chance to play with the Water one just yet. Even though I am on an account that has my girlfriend's account, fiance's account. They're the same person. Don't worry. It's not 2 different people. She has the pudding, water pudding on her account. So, Water Pudding Princess. Why does that remind me of Super Mario RPG? I don't know if you guys play. I feel like some of you may actually play those games like Mario RPG, Paper Mario. What else do they call them? There's the whole franchise of Super Mario Universe RPG games. Because cute little characters, chibi style, not really, Mario's not really chibi, but cute little characters, RPG game, turn-based RPG. I feel like some of you have played those games. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, Pudding Princess sounds like a character from those games. It doesn't sound like a Summoner's War character. But I guess Cookie Run Kingdom, there's things in Cookie Run Kingdom that remind me of Mario RPG as well. There was a couple places where I was like, oh, that looks like Booster's Castle. So... I was like, oh, the Super Nintendo. Okay, the Super Nintendo one. I see how it is. That was one of the best games. If you have not played that game, you need to play that game. Don't have high expectations. Just play the game. Deal with the graphics. They're not crazy. Remember, it's like a 30-year... It's not 30 years old. Wait, when did it come out? Maybe... Hold on. How old is that game? It can't be... It's not 30 years old. When did that game come out? 1996. Almost 30 years. Almost 30 years. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so what do we have? Legendary All Tribute. We have 3 we have 5 Transcendence total. SWC 2021. All right. Cookie Run Kingdom, SWC 2022. All right, let's go. Black Tea Bunny. Should we save the Transcendence for the end? Let's do this one first. Let's do these first. Are we doing these? I just want to make double check. Oh, he wanted me to do these ones as well. Should we do them? I mean, we could do these pretty fast, can't we? No. Especially since the internet's I wasn't going to do these since the internet wasn't working too well, but now it's actually working. Oh, so I feel like we could talk about all the other games coming out. We still can talk about the other games coming out, though. Man, RPG's a 30-year-old game? Telling people to buy, to buy. I didn't say buy, I said play. I said try. Try a 30-year-old game out. So there is... What the... What did I even say? Oh, the game... What is this called? N Innocence. It looks like... It looks a little bit Epic 70 in terms of... It's just anime characters, really. That's why it's Epic 70. It's not Epic 7 style gameplay. I'm really hoping this is going to actually show you guys the right thing. If it's not, this is going to be an awkward moment. There we go. Yeah, it's got some Epic 7 style things in it. Like this, kind of. It's really just a 2D anime with swords. Anime characters with swords. That's why, that's my whole, I can't say anime, I have to say, it's like Epic 7. And then everyone's like, the gameplay is nothing like Epic 7. I'm like, well, yeah, but like, it looks like his hair was like, and his sword was like the thing from Epic 7. And the butt over there is like the butt in Epic 7. Like, what button? And there's a lot of butts in Epic 7. Not that I'm looking at any of the butts, and I will deny that all day, every day. What do we get? Barbaric King? Okay. We don't have any blessings anyway. Oh, here we go. But these are going by fast because math. These are going, but yeah, because math. These are going by fast because the new tentpoles. So at least there's that. Not crazy fast. But at least it's only showing us the exciting ones. Took us long enough to get this. What else do we have? Paranorma Sight by Square Enix. This does not look like a Square Enix game. Don't get that excited. Not like Final Fantasy or anything. Or some of the other big Square Enix games. Like this is, what is this, right? Not like a crazy banger. Like some people might be into it. Looks like a scary, spooky story game. They do a lot of scary, spooky, like dark story games. We've come a long way since the old days of Square Enix. Actually, Super Mario RPG, also Square. Was that before or after the merger or the buyout or whatever? I don't remember exactly what corporate structure it was. Final Fantasy VII. I don't know. I always, of course, it was showing it. Showed a little. I'm not just saying randomly Final Fantasy VII, guys. I'm not that crazy. Choco Knight. All right. It's showing me a little thing like buy Final Fantasy VII. I'm like, oh, okay. Excuse me. $16. I already have it. But, you know, you can never have enough copies of Final Fantasy VII. That's my opinion. Remember playing the demo disc of... Just give me Final Fantasy. We got on the Final Fantasy VII topic. We're going to stay on that for about an hour for the rest of the video. I remember there used to be... these things called demo. For you kids out there, there used to be these things called demo discs, right? And you would subscribe to some magazines, the more expensive magazines, they're like twice as much, came with like a demo disc. And you could pop it into your PlayStation, and it had little demos, like one level of some of the more and highly anticipated games that were coming out soon, right? So, like, I think it's PlayStation Underground was one of them or whatever. And Some of the demo games were like Crash Bandicoot or Final Fantasy or oh my god, it's so long ago. How old? It's like 1,000. I'm like 1,000. Yeah, so I would play the demo of Final Fantasy, not even the game. The demo. I mean, I played. Don't get me wrong. I played the game, but I played the demo so many times. There's like hours of just playing the demo. I'm like, the game's not out yet. I just want to play the game. So there's a little thing where if you just all you had to do was scroll down to the list. It was like it gives you one of the best, either one of the best summons or one of the best magic spells in the game, but like you can't see it normally. You just have to scroll down. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. You guys are like, we don't care. What is it? You want to tell us to scroll down and it's 30-year-old demo? Yeah, let me go get a 30-year-old video game demo for PlayStation. Buy a PlayStation, because who even has regular PlayStation? Well, it's backwards compatibility. But scroll down so I know exactly what you're talking about. No one cares. That's the realization. After you've been on a planet for a certain amount of time, you're like, you talk, and then you're like, you hear yourself talking, you're like, why am I talking about this? Nobody cares. Why am I saying things? This seems inefficient for me to keep talking. Alright, what do we got? Drunken Masters. All of these things. I wanted to mention this, actually. Talking with a purpose today. Hold on. I didn't stop doing the series, the new account with the Doomsday. I was just doing other stuff because I was like, we don't have enough fun stuff going on in Doomsday for the time being. Okay, we are on to SWC 2021s. There we go. We get a kit. Of course we do. SWC 2022s. We get another cat. Oh my god, we get another cat. Oh, I know this game too well. I just know I'm going to be disappointed. I know exactly how I'm going to be disappointed sometimes. One of these is going to be exciting. Not this one. Not crazy exciting, just mildly exciting. Not this one. This one. It seems like I'm commenting after the video has actually been recorded, but I'm not. It's just, I don't know. I feel like that's just how these cookie summons have gone. This is based on nothing. There's no data to back that up or anything. But I just feel like that's how the cookie summons have gone. Is I don't know if they want to keep that or if they want to feed that. So let's see if this is new or dupe. This has got to be a new, right? This has got to be new. Puppeteer, not Puppet Master. Hey, there we go. This is one of the ones on their wish list. Nice. Tyrannus is also a mon. No, Tyrannus is a solid unit. It's just there's so many counters that people are just naturally picking against them. Do they have? I don't see. Just because I don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Well, they have the Water Ryu, but they also did have more on their wish list, right? I don't know if they want to keep some of these. I'll let them feed them. I will let them feed these units later if they want to. So, because I don't know if they want to keep the Cookie Run Kingdom. They still have 1,000 scrolls. If they want to feed some of these later, they can feed some of them later for blessings. End it with a bang. Let's go. Well, I think I know one thing that's going to get fed for a blessing. Was this a new Diana or was this a dupe Diana already? Oh, I hope that was at least... I hope the first... Oh, the first one we couldn't know! Okay, I owe this to them. Let's at least get a new monster. Let's continue this until we get a new monster. We're going to keep it going. This is never a good idea. We're going to keep this going until we get a new monster. I don't care how long it takes. This will be a 3,000 hour long video. Why do I say numbers that this obviously is not going to be a 3,000 hour long video? It's okay. We just talk about Final Fantasy some more. It's fine. We have these new, faster 10-pull summons, so this should only take a year and a half. Honkai Star Rail, though, is gonna... That's looking pretty exciting. Excited about that one. Hopefully I can actually find time to play it. Karagon. So this is on Steam. Karagon Survival Robot Riding FPS. Survival Robot Riding F... Oh, yes, please. Alright. Yeah, oh, okay. It's gonna be... Nope. Okay. We can... Oh. Samurai. Like, there's really no good place to take a look. I'll just talk about them if you guys want to see them. You can take a look at them. But it's called... where is it? I said Karagon. What else do we have? Labyrinth of Galleria. Oh, that looks like an older... Oh, it looks like a nostalgic kind of thing. Anything else that's crazy? Anything else that's good? Why do I always say crazy? Tower Escape? That looks kind of fun. Looks like an old... kind of looks like... Well, it's not Bomberman. It's like a top-down maze-style game. Pixel art kind of thing. There's a game called Pharaoh: A New Era, which looks like it could be a pretty decent city builder. It's on PC. Don't worry. It's not a mobile city builder because we know those are not really city builders. Those are just give us money simulators. It was not a simulator. You're actually giving them money. But yeah, it looks like it looks pretty solid from the screenshots anyway. Pharaoh: A New Era. It doesn't look like it's new graphics. It looks like it's kind of dated graphics, like 20-year-old graphics. But, you know, half the stuff on Steam looks like it's 20-year-old graphics on purpose because it's number one trendy, but more importantly because budget. People just don't have the budget. They're like, we want to make good games, but we don't have the money to make all the crazy stuff. There's the crazy word again. It's a game called Returnal. It should be a pretty legit one. Should be a high budget game. It's also selling for full price, or it's going to sell for full price when it comes out, $60. It looks like a space game, very high fidelity. Looks like a AAA space shooter game, Returnal. What else do we have for all upcoming releases? Fishbone! Okay, so Fishbone is basically a One Piece clone. Let's just skip that. We should be skipping these. Yeah, it's a One Piece clone. I kind of want to show you guys this. Should I show you guys Fishbone? I should show you guys Fishbone. We'll take a look at Fishbone after these messages. No, I'm just kidding. Or maybe not. I don't know where these ads are going. Stick these here. Let's at least get a new Nat 5. Baldy Bounce, Dragon Abyss. These are, what do you call a game? Dragon Abyss? It's the least Dragon Abyssy game. I have to show you guys this. It's not a very Dragon Abyssy game. Oh, this is kind of cute. Kind of looks like, whatever. Kind of looks like Mario RPG. Of course. Here's some boobs. I'll show you guys the boobs. Hold on. I mean, the personality. All the personalities. Here you go. You've come this far in the video. Look at these amazing personalities. Because you know that's what they want you to focus on in the game. I'm sorry, they're... I hate mentioning it all the time, but that's what they want you to see. Like, it's obvious. Prince Adama Japanico? We'll go with that. Looks kind of like Paper Mario. I don't want to say looks kind of like Paper Mario because we were talking about Paper Mario. Listen, I just compare everything to like 3 games. All right, guys. If you haven't figured it out by now, that's just been 9 years of talking about other games. Either it's like Street Fighter, Summoner's War, Final Fantasy, Super Mario, and I don't know any other game. Oh, I guess Super Mario Kart. I don't know. I don't play any other games aside from those. I have no culture. Let's see it. It does, though. It's 2D pixel art characters on a 3D background. In a turn-based game. Come on. It's like Paper Mario. Dragon Abyss. This is Dragon Abyss. I want you to think about what... Like, imagine a game. If you were to make a game called Dragon Abyss. Dragon Abyss. what would that game look like? I want you to think about that in your head. And now we're going to see what the actual game is. Not either of those. Barely Even Dragons. Is that a snowman on his tail? I am not sure. Or is it a balloon? I don't know. Let's see this lightning. Okay. Mr. Dragon the Fishbone? Fishbone. As you land on a planet filled with water, you must survive, explore the world, take on missions from the underworld, or even robbed. You can choose your own style of play. Tell me this is not... Hold on. Give me 1 second. Tell me this is not a One Piece inspired game. Oh, here we go. It's new. There we go. Fantastic. It's percolating there for a second. There we go. Should we say here we go in there? Here we go, and there we go again. All right, guys. Before we stop, before we're done, let's just take a look. It's a budget One Piece. It's a Dollar Store General One Piece. Actually, it kind of looks good. Dollar Store General Genshin meets One Piece. It might be fun. I don't know. It might be fun. I shouldn't just completely crap on things. You never know if they're going to be decent or not. They could still have some good mechanics. They could still be fun. And then we have the game Returnal that I was mentioning before that I said looks like a AAA game. Here that game is pretty solid. Looks visually very, very high fidelity. Yeah, that's going to be a solid game. You're going to see that played on Twitch, I'm sure. Anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys get some good summons this week as well. I will see you as always in the next one.